2020 roster.
Yes, so I think almost everybody missed the point of the signing, and I said this. I think I went to the Sideshow stream and I tried to say this, but I can repeat it. Like, we were not in a position where we never felt like, oh, we need a fifth DPS player, right? I think between Ivy, Eco, Hisu, Carpe, we have everything covered. You know, we have that might be the most elite DPS lineup in the league, or like very close to, right?
Yes.
So we were not in a position where we felt it's not. So that's the argument when people say, "Oh, you could have picked up a contenders player." That wasn't what we were looking. We weren't. There wasn't just one spot available, and we chose chips over options. It's we had to find someone that made sense for us on a multitude of levels. So the first, like from a purely competitive aspect, if you are to sign a fifth DPS, you need him to be a specialist, right? You need him to be good at that one hero, right? And I think that Doomfist is maybe the perfect hero where I would argue that like Chipset understands that hero, like just the raw mechanics of the hero better than any Overwatch League player. I'm not saying that he's a better Doomfist, because what makes you good on stage is how you communicate the decision making. But if you were asking how does he understand like all of the little intricacies with all the kit, I guarantee he knows more than probably everyone in the league.
Sure.
That would be my guess. So should there be a Doomfist meta, then I think it's absolutely possible that he is able to be brought up to speed to the point where he can play games. There is also a strong possibility that should there be a Doomfist meta, but we feel like Eco or Ivy are better at like the outside of just Doomfist stuff, that Chipser is able to teach him a lot about the hero, because like we said, and we have a player who we do not need to give scrim time to if not required, because he's still, it's not like he's getting rusty from not scrimming because he never scrims. He still provides us some sort of like of income, some advertisement, because he has the ability to stream, and he makes sense. Like if we'd brought one of these EU contenders players, there is a strong possibility that for the vast majority of the season they rot on the bench without getting playtime, because it's impossible to get 5 DPS players all to have a valuable scrim time. It's almost impossible. So we have a player who, if the meta fits, if the situation's right, he can come in, he can provide some competitive value, and when that situation's not in, he also provides some sort of like income value for the team, some like publicity for the team. Like I think that when I was told, when Tucker rang me originally, I was against it, but when he explained it like that, I think it makes sense. I don't think it's clearly not nepotism. It's not any of this. It's just I just think that a streamer who has the ability to sometimes have value. I mean, if the meta's never Doomfist, then who knows? Like maybe Chips never plays, but that's something that he's aware of. That's something we're aware of. There's no mandatory playtime. There's nothing like this, you know. He's just someone who serves a role, and if the meta requires that role, then I think we have someone who's very, very well equipped to help us out.